serious actual football question here, Michael Vick. Did the Falcons make a mistake drafting Kyle Pitts and not taking a quarterback or trading back and trying to help themselves out roster-wise? Is it fair to have that conversation here right now?
I do think Kyle Pitts was a good pick for the Falcons, and I do think that Atlanta was thinking about, the future of Matt Ryan, seriously. But, you look at a guy like Matt, you can see that he still has some years left and maybe want to build around him. But I did think that it was an opportunity to draft one of these young guys. Maybe you could have got Mac Jones and you could have set Mac behind Matt, and that wouldn't have been beneficial for New England, but for Atlanta in the long term, it would have. I think it would have paid dividends. Or it was any of those guys. But you got a great guy that you can learn from behind, a great quarterback, and Matt Ryan that you can learn from and gain some experience and knowledge. And so yeah, we kind of missed the boat right there. But good thing is a draft next year if that's what they think they need to do. But I like Cal, and you remind me of Plexico Burress if they can use him right, and being paired with the right quarterback. Matt know how to get the most out of him.
Plexico Burress at tight end. That's kind of frightening. So if you had Justin Fields' ear right now, what would you tell him, Michael?
If I had Justin Fields'
ear, if you had an ability to talk to Justin Fields, what advice would you give him right now?
So I spoke to Justin, and I just told him this is a learning opportunity. This is year one, and expectations are high. Yes, people want to see promise. And then that's fair. It's only fair to the Bears fans, the fan base, and I think he gets that. But year two is going to be the year that you got to grow, and you have to put all your skills on display. And people are going to want to see, what Justin Fields is really all about. So I try to help him understand the game from that perspective. You do get a trial run in year one. You do have some guys who, the Mac Joneses of the world who can step into the line of fire and get it done. But you got to have the right supporting cast, and that's not the case in Chicago right now. So, once they fix everything around Justin Fields and try to help him, then definitely won't be any excuses. But he understands what's at stake. He knows his position and what and how he has to produce.
What about the scheme that's around him? What you're seeing for him? What about that? This is the coaching staff.
Yeah, well, the scheme is not beneficial right now because we haven't seen the production. And, as a coach, and Matt Nagy and Matt and I, we know each other well, and, we'll probably have the same conversation. It's a lot of things that can go wrong on the offense and why things won't go right. But, I think, maybe you run out of, sometimes you run out of time and you don't have a chance to, get any do-overs. So, they got to clean it up quickly. I think tomorrow's game against Detroit, they have to win. And it's a must-win game, and they got to go on a win streak. So we'll see what happens. But they were supposed to win last week, and that didn't help.
That is correct.
Not winning that game versus Baltimore didn't help.
Well, I mean, look at the kid from Utah comes out of nowhere. Lamar Jackson sends him a text as Lamar's coming on the bus saying, "I'm watching today. I can't make it. You got to go."
Right.
I mean, and then that kid makes the throw of the game and wins.
Right.
Right,
and like he does that, and everybody's watching, and it's like, why can't we get that, from either of our quarterbacks? So that's kind of just, the state of the franchise.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.